up, guys? Woo-hoo. It's your boy Afrorider here. Yeah, today I got a nice topic, man, for you guys and for me too. You know, there's a big problem when it comes to motorcycling. You know, I'll call it even a dilemma. Choosing tires. You know, especially sport bike riders. You know, everyone has a different opinion and preference when it comes to tires. And also beliefs, you know, and honestly, it's a big dilemma. Whenever I'm thinking about getting new tires, I got so many brands and so many types that I'm looking into. You know, it's a pain in the ass, guys. It really is. And everyone has their best tire. There isn't such thing as a best tires. You know what I mean? There is not a best tire. You might prefer the feel of a tire better than the other one, and that's your best tire. It doesn't mean it's going to apply to everybody. You know, some people like soft tires, some people like harder tires. You know, some people like to feel their bike do its thing. You know, some people like to feel the road more. So, you know, it's really a dilemma. One of the things here, you know, around where I live is you have to know, first thing, you have to know what kind of riding you're doing and what kind of roads are around you. You know what I mean? Before you choose your tires. A lot of people buy race tires and ride them on the street. It's really overkill. A lot of race tires are overkill for the street. You know what I mean? Depending on where you live. If you have a lot of canyons, you know, obviously a race tire will be good because you'll be on your sides. Most of the time you'll be on the side of the tires. You know what I mean? Like tires like the Pirelli Supercorsas, like the Bridgestone 003s, the ones I'm using right now, these are race tires. They take longer to heat up on the street because they're meant to be on tire warmers. They're not street tires. Just like the Supercorsas and the Q3s, the Dunlop Q3s, they're good if you have a lot of canyons where you live, you know, because you'll use them the way they're supposed to, just like all the tires I just talked about, because they're supposed to be on their sides. You know, they're supposed to be on corners. They're not supposed to be highway tires, and they're not supposed to be rain tires, like tires you get caught in rain, you know. So you have to know what kind of riding you do. I live in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, and we have a few twisties, but we have nowhere the same kind of twisties people have in California and some places of Europe. You know what I mean? We don't have those kind of twisties you see on YouTube. In California, people hitting up like Mulholland Highway or stuff like that, you know, the Snake. We don't have that here. We have some twisties, but most of the time you have to ride 1 or 2 hours outside of Philadelphia to get to some nice twisties. And if you have the Dunlop Q3s or the Pirelli Supercorsas, while taking those long highway rides, you're gonna flatten the middle because they're soft tires. And also they don't have a lot of grooves. So if you get caught in the rain, your blood pressure is gonna spike. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna be sliding all over the place. You have no traction because there's nowhere for the water to escape to. You know, it really is a dilemma. But a lot of people swear by the Pirelli Supercorsas here in Philadelphia, even though they will never get to the full potential of those tires. You know what I mean? They will never get to the full potential of the tires because the kind of roads we have here in Philadelphia, you know, it's either you hitting the highway fast or you're not doing something else. because it's mostly highways we have here. We have some twisties, but like I said, you have to ride like 1 or 2 hours on the highway to get to those twisties. And there's another question of mileage. You know, and yes, some people tell me, you know, they rather have the grip of the Q3s or the supercrossers in case something happens. But the problem is these tires will never heat up 100% on the street with the kind of riding most people do. Because even on the truck, you need at least 1 or 2 laps to get them nice and hot. You know what I mean? And you will not get mileage. And I care about mileage, man. I want grip, but I'm okay with sacrificing some grip to get more life. Alright, that's why all my previous tires have been Bridgestone S20s, S20 Evos, because they give you really, I mean, I have some friends that had the supercrossers, and I was doing all the same kind of riding they were doing on those supercrossers with my S20s. You know, I was going fast on the highway. I was dragging knee with those S20s. Yes, their supercrossers get harder than, warmer than the S20s, but they're really not pushing them like they're supposed to be pushed. So basically, stock tires can do everything. You know, if you get stuck in the rain, they will handle that like a champ. They will go 180, 190 on the highway. You will drag knee on them. They will get high enough for you to drag your knee. All you need to do is understand what kind of tires you have and not to push them too hard. Understand you have street tires. You know, they're combined of everything. You know, they have traction, they have good wet performance, and they have good longevity. So you have to understand that before trying to be like Rossi here on the street. You know what I mean? You have to understand that. And I'm alright with using street tires. Okay, first of all, those race tires, they're fucking expensive as fuck, man. The Pirelli Supercrossers are almost twice the price of the new Bridgestone S21s that just came out. And after I get through these tires that I have, I'm thinking about getting the Bridgestone RS10s or the S21s. I'm still debating, because honestly, I ride all the time. I ride a lot. And a lot of those people, if you have expensive street race tires on your bike, you don't want to ride it because you don't want to flatten it, because you know they cost you money. So if you get a little cheaper tires, they're good overall, you won't have to sacrifice your riding time, you know, and go show people that you have some supercrossers on and shit when you don't even ride your bike. So honestly, it's a big, I mean, everyone has their opinion on that, but honestly, I've been riding hard with these tires and stock tires, and the Bridgestone 003s that I have, you will put them on the same level as the supercrossers. And all this riding I've been doing, you know, I've never gotten them to get really, really hot. Only when I went to the track that I got them to get really hot. You know, the only time I got them to get really hot is at the track. So that's why I'm taking most race tires, you know, most racing street tires are just overkill. You know, you're paying extra money, but you're not really using it. So you're not getting the full grip you think you'll be getting, and you're not getting the mileage either. You're not getting the grip you think you'll have, and you're not having the mileage either. So, you know, so that's a little dilemma. I mean, let me know if what you guys think, you know, the best street tires are, because I had a great experience with the Bridgestone S20s, you know, and the S21 looked to be good too. But like I said, I'm also thinking of the RS10s, which are the same price as the S21, believe it or not. But I'll probably get less mileage out of those. So yeah guys, yeah, just a little motor vlog talking about the struggle of choosing the right tires for your bike. Alright, I will let you guys know. Let me know also if you know, if you have experience with some other tires that give you good mileage and good traction. Alright guys, this is Afrorider, I'm out. Peace.